Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, hi. Welcome to Provoking Safety. We're going to do a series on incident investigation. So why don't you join me back up in the office and we'll get started. Meanwhile, has anybody seen a nut around here? Might not want to answer that. See you in a bit. Ooh, cool. Now that's nifty. Hey, glad you're back. Yes, this is a new series on incident investigation. This is the Provoking Safety channel where we think, talk, and do safety with the intention of provoking it at home and in the workplace. As I mentioned, I'm starting a new series on incident investigation because I firmly believe that doing a 15-minute video and slapping it up on the internet doesn't do the subject of incident investigation justice. If you haven't done so already and you're interested in taking in the other videos as they come along, just click that subscribe button and ding the bell and you'll get notified of new content. Actually, it's down there, but you know what I mean. Now, I use the term incident, and I'm going to use the term incident throughout the series because the notion of an accident implies that, you know what, it was happenstance, it was a fluke, it was, it just occurred by chance. But really and truthfully, when we investigate incidents, we find that there's a lot of factors that if they had been considered before the event likely wouldn't have happened. So rather than accident, I'll use the term incident. Now, as I said, there's many videos out there, and I want to create a series rather than doing one single one on the different subjects of incident investigation. Later in this video, I'm going to look at why we investigate incidents, but right now, I just want to give you a quick overview of what you can look forward to in this series. Basically, the videos hopefully are going to be no longer than 20 minutes, around 10 to 15 minutes. Each of them is going to deal with an important part of an incident investigation or the skill and tasks required for incident investigation. Now, I'm going to add to the series as we go along, but I'm going to look at a few things like, what do we investigate? In other words, do we have to investigate every single little paper cut? You're going to have to wait until the next video for that answer, but chances are the answer is likely going to surprise you, and it's likely not going to be what you think. We need to know what we need to investigate an incident. Not just the training and the knowledge and the skills, but do we need special equipment? Do we need things? Do we need to bring things to the site and to investigate the incident? Is it like some of the shows we see on TV where they crawl around on the ground and take samples? Like, what's it like? What do we need to do? So I'm going to answer that. I'm going to go over how to survey the scene, look at it, what to take pictures of, what to take sketches of, what to measure, etc. And also working within your means, in other words, within your skill level and expertise, and what you need to farm out or contract out, for a better term. Things like taking samples. If you're not used to doing it, you might have to hire somebody for that, and lab work, etc. So we'll cover that in another video. The other thing is interviewing people from the accident scene. It's not interrogation, okay? We're not going to stick them in a room, shine a bright light in their face, and then fire questions at them. There's a process for it, and I want to go over that as well. I'm going to touch on some accident theory. Now, the subject accident theory is very complex and really and truthfully should stay within the realm of a full-fledged occupational health and safety certificate or diploma program or something to that effect. But to be able to do the subject of incident investigation justice, we'll need to look at accident theory and address it, and then of course go over some resources that are available to you. This leads me to the next point, which is of course drawing conclusions and how to do it. No matter what, you started down this path to draw conclusions. So we're going to have to figure out what conclusions to draw, how to draw them, put it all together, and of course, that leads to the next step, which is writing the report. What do you put in the report? What do you not put in the report? What should the report look like, etc. Now, there's actually a lot more that I want to address in this series as well, so check back. there's quite a bit that goes into it because, as I said previously, it's a very in-depth and complex process. Now, thanks for sticking with me. Why do we investigate? Now, if you're thinking it's to assign blame or figure out whose fault this was, maybe you might want to just click away, go find a cat video or something to look at, because if that's what you're in this for, it's the wrong motive and the wrong reason. Yes, the first reason that we would investigate any accident is prevention. That's the obvious reason. It was said a long time ago. Those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. And there's different variations of that saying, but it's the truth. Yes, prevention is the main reason. However, there's some others you might not have thought of. Incident investigation helps to discover holes in workplace training programs and processes. One that immediately comes to mind is new hire safety orientations, or maybe the lack of a new hire safety orientation. Incident investigations will help point out problems with this and improvements. Another thing to consider is a properly conducted incident investigation with the correct motives of continuous improvement boosts workplace and employee morale. It does. Knowing that incidents are investigated with the right motives of prevention, improvement, instills confidence, and it encourages participation of the workers within the safety program. Not avoidance, participation. Incident investigation, as far as the safety culture goes, you know what? It can help to improve communication within the safety realm and communicate the safety culture across the organization. I want you to consider, if an incident occurs, it's investigated properly, learnings are recorded from the incident, and then shared with toolbox talks or startup meetings or health and safety committee meetings throughout the organization, how it improves things. So rather than denigrating a department or group of employees, we can look at it as, hey, fortunately for us, this incident was investigated and we can move forward and improve ourselves because of it. Last reason, and this should apply to all of the bean counters out there, is it reduces the bottom line. Okay, it increases profit. Peter Drucker once said, the first order of business is not to maximize profit, but to minimize loss. Every incident results in a loss. Okay, whether it be lost time to investigate it or worse, property, asset, and people loss, but every incident results in loss. So investigating them properly, instilling preventive measures and good processes helps to reduce loss. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. I look forward to bringing you the next video. So as I said, if you haven't done so already, do me a favor. You just click that subscribe button. I think it's over here. I might have made a mistake and pointed it over there, but it's over here. And ding the bell, you'll get notified of new content. If you like the video, do me a favor, just click that like button. If you didn't like it, you know what? Go ahead, you click that unlike button, just go click. And but do me a favor, let me know why. Okay, I appreciate all the comments. Anyway, that's it. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye for now.